Hello students, today we will study about the exercise 2.2. This is the topic of standard 8, chapter number 2, linear equations in one variables. So in this exercise, we will study the sum of the linear equation in which one side there is an expression, linear expression, and other side we have number is given. So first word problem is this. So what is the question? The question is, if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number and multiply the result by 1 by 2, you get 1 upon 8. What is the number? So here we don't know the number. So let's suppose the number we want to find out is the x. Suppose the number is x. So the first thing we have given is that if we subtract 1 by 2 from the number, our number is now x. So what is the result if we subtract 1 by 2 from x? The result we will get is equals to x minus 1 upon 2. Now in second condition we have given that if we multiply the result by 1 upon 2, we get or you get 1 upon 2. So what is the result we get is x minus 1 by 2. Now we have to multiply this result with 1 by 2. So the result is x minus 1 by 2. We are multiplying this number with 1 upon 2, and what we will get as an answer is equals to 1 upon 8. So in this way, now this is formed as a linear equation. There is a variable x, only one variable is there, yes, and power of variable is also 1. So this will become an linear equation in one variable. Now we have to solve this equation and find out the value of x. To solve this equation, now we can see that this 2 is in the denominator. So both sides we have to multiply with 2. So if we multiply this side with 2, this 2 and this 2 will cancel out each other. Only this x minus 1 by 2 remains as it is. And this side if we multiply with 2 in the numerator, then 2 ones are 2 we will get in the numerator, and the denominator remains as it is. Now we know that we can cancel out this common factor. 2 ones are 2 and 4 twos are 8. So 2 will cancel out. Only 1 upon 4 remains as it is. So we will get x minus 1 by 2 is equals to 1 upon 4. Now again we want to find out the value of x only. Here minus 1 by 2 is there. So we have to add plus 1 by 2 both the side. So that the both side this equation remains as it is. Okay. So by adding 1 by 2 both the side, what we will get? Here by adding 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2 and plus 1 by 2 will cancel out each other. Only x is remaining. And right hand side what we will get? 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 2. Now here you can see that only x is there to the left hand side, but right hand side the 2 number we have. Now we add these 2 number so that we can find out the value of x. So to add this number, we know that we have to take the LCM of these two denominator, 4 and 2. So the denominator of 2 and 4 is 4. This one we do not have to do anything, will remain as it is. This one we have to multiply with 2. Why? Because LCM is 4 and 2 is already there. So we have to just multiply with 2 in the numerator. So 2 ones are 2. So we will get x is equals to 1 plus 2 upon 4. And 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 upon 4. So the answer we will get here is x is equals to 3 upon 4. Now what is this x? See, we have supposed that the number is x. So in question, the number that we have to ask to find out, that is x, and its value is 3 upon 4. So in this way, first of all, what we have to do? We have to form the equation. Then after we have to solve that equation. So you have to understand the question what we have given, and from that we have to form this linear equation in one variable. Okay? Okay. So now we will study the question number 2. What is the question? The question is, the perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. Its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. What are the lengths and the breadth of the pool? Okay. So in this question, we have given a rectangular swimming pool. So let's suppose this PQRS is the rectangular swimming pool. We have to find out the length and the breadth. But what we have to suppose? We can suppose only one variable here. So to length we have to suppose, or to breadth we have to suppose. That we have to think first of all. Now here we know that this is the length and this is the breadth. Breadth is the shorter, length is longer. So the shorter is breadth. So we can suppose this breadth as an x. Suppose breadth is equals to x meter. Why we take the unit meter? Because the perimeter we have given is in the meter unit. So let's suppose the breadth is equals to x meter. Now for length, the statement given in the question is length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. So we can write down length is equals to, what is given here is twice its breadth. Twice means to multiply with 2. But to what? To breadth. So twice its breadth means 2 into x, because our breadth is x. And one more thing here is that 2 meter more. More means we have to add. What we have to add? 2. So do not confuse here. One more time I will understand you. Length is 2 meter more. That is why we have write down length. 2 meter more means we have write down plus 2. But what we have to plus 2? Twice its breadth. That means 2 multiplied by breadth. Okay. So the length we get here is 2x plus 2. Okay. So now we have the breadth, we have length. One more thing we have given in the question is perimeter. The perimeter is 154 meter. This is the shape. This shape is a rectangle shape, and the perimeter of the rectangle is twice in the bracket length plus breadth. And this perimeter value we have given is 154. Now we have length, this one, breadth, this one. Put both the value, we will get 2 as it is. In place of length, we can put down 2x plus 2, and in place of breadth, we can put x. So 2 in the bracket 2x plus 2 plus x is equals to 154. Okay, so now you can see that this is an equation in which there is only one variable and power is also 1. So this is an linear equation in one variable, in which one side there is an expression, linear expression, and other side there is a number. Okay. So now simplify this bracket. First of all, 2 remains as it is. This is 2 times x and this is 1 times x. If there is nothing before x, then there is a 1 in the multiplication of x. So 2 times x plus 1 times x is 3 times x. So 2x plus x, this is 3x, and plus 2 remains as it is. So the simplification we will get here is 2 in the bracket 2x plus 2 bracket is over is equals to 154. Now this 2 is in the multiplication of this bracket. To cancel out this 2, we have to divide both the side with 2. So if we divide this side with 2, this 2 will cancel out with denominator 2. So this side only 2x plus 2 will remain. And by dividing this side, right hand side with 2, we will get 77. Now again plus 2 is there. To remove plus 2, we have to subtract with 2 both the side. So by subtracting minus with 2 here, minus 2 and plus 2 will cancel out, only 3x will remain. And by subtracting right hand side, by 2, what will happen? 3x is equals to 75. That is the we get. Now again we want to find the value of x. So we have to divide by 3 both the sides, because this 3 is in the multiplication with x. So by dividing this 3x with 3, the x will remains only. And right hand side, by dividing 75 by 3, we will get 25. So what we have supposed x as? We suppose that breadth is equals to x. So our breadth of this rectangle is 25 meter. And what is the length? Length is equals to 2x plus 2. Now we have to put the value of x is equals to 25 in place of this x. This x in this 2 is in multiplication. So we will get 25 into 2, that is 50 plus 2, 52. So the total answer we will get as a length is equals to 52 meter. So the length of this rectangular swimming pool is 52 meter and breadth is 25 meter. Okay. So in this way we can solve the linear equations in one variable. Okay. Thank you.